Wow, that looks wet. What's it like on the ground there?
Well, wow is right, Nate. I think we all knew that there was a big weather event coming, but the advice over the weekend was that it was likely to hit a little bit further to the north of the Central Coast, really around Newcastle, the Hunter and mid-north coast. But there was an absolute deluge of rain on the Central Coast overnight. You might be able to see behind me there are 2 cars that had been caught in floodwaters, 2 out of 7 from the Central Coast and Lake Macquarie region, with the SES repeating that warning that we hear every time there is a severe weather event to stay out of those floodwaters. You just don't know what will happen if you enter them. So there were parts of the Central Coast that received 100 millimetres of rain through the night, Nate. That's a huge amount of rain, as you know, for a very short period of time. It's very soggy here on the ground. The good news, though, is that the rain on the Central Coast has stopped. It is moving further to the north, and SES crews are on standby for what this weather front might bring for Newcastle, the Hunter and the mid-north coast today and tomorrow.
Yeah, this is a many-day event. In fact, it's probably going to go through till the middle of the week at least. And there are warnings out as well for damaging winds and some big surf. Now, you're not on the coast right now, but how's the wind doing? It's pretty still for now?
Look, it is starting to pick up, just as you mentioned that word, Nate. The wind is increasing, and there are parts of the Central Coast that have been severely impacted by coastal erosion in the past, North Entrance and Wombrel, and those parts of the coastline are on standby. The ground there has been slipping away for quite some time, and there are homeowners who are on alert. So no doubt it's a nervous wait and see for those homeowners as those powerful swell conditions come over the next few days.
Yeah, Sarah, keep the brolly close to hand. The skies might have eased for now, but we reckon it's still going to be wet. Thanks for joining us from Kangiangi this morning. In fact, there we've seen 120 millimetres plus, and the rain is set to continue. So the warnings are pretty broad for New South Wales, from just north of Port Macquarie all the way down, first to Gosford. That's where we're expecting to see the heaviest rainfall through the day today, along with those damaging winds. And then the hazardous surf, and in fact the damaging surf warnings continue all the way down to waters surrounding Sydney at the moment. It's all thanks to a trough that's stalled as forecast. As you were hearing there, we're expecting this to start. Now, the exact location could shift a little bit, but essentially that trough isn't moving anywhere. So the rain is going to continue. We're talking about big falls